MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Number 87 makes his big league debut right after this. Kohl Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He will lead this one off today.
Urshela.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball well outside. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. The 3-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready now. The pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch fouled away. Andujar, the runner at third. LeMahieu over at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, not shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here it comes. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-1 count and the pitch.
No, that's out.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Trey Mancini waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count offering on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it, but the recovery will come too late and the bases are loaded now.
That is good. The left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Santander, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Paxton has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded. We are still scoreless. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Sanchez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Severino is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail. when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Urias has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting it, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Paxton's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 and 2's the count.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Urshela.
First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes Mancini. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Voigt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pause, now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ball 2.
2-2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Mancini.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Oh, much too
1-1.
tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2-1 to count. Paxton has his sign. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That evens it up 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Line softly toward the hole, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Popped up, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Wade LeBlanc answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Aaron Judge will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave him loaded, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0.
Right. 2-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Gleyber Torres.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Luke Voit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. 1-1.
Ball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The center
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
Nope, that's
double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Paxton has his sign. Here's the first pitch, and that misses, ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Orioles held in check there. Still down 3-0. Into the box, Gio Urshela. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Gio Urshela.
He's set, and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fastball well outside. One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Smoke toward third. Alberto fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Next to the Yankees.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 now. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Hanser Alberto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In for strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And here's Renato Nunez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Paxton peers in. Here it is on 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the flag court and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Yeehaw!
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line drive to center field. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out with the man at first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
now batting.
Digging
Center
in,
fielder,
Austin Hayes.
Austin.
He singled his last time up.
Hayes.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A ball and a strike now. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Hector Velasquez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 76. Hector.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Iglesias now at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jonathan Holder.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. At the plate, Pedro Severino. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Chris Davis at the plate now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way.
All
1 out and a runner on second base. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Davis is on his way home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 down. Aroldis Chapman enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Attention, please. Now pitching for New York, Number 54, Orioles, Chapman.
Trey Mancini will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 1. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Outside. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chapman sets. Here it is on 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. James Paxton earns his first win of the season. Kohl couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Aroldis Chapman records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please